few years ago, an old man was killed by a steel spike that fell off one of these elevated bridges. The city issued an official apology to his family, then sent people out to slap some glue on every railway spike in the city.
I have to be on that train when it leaves. Don't care who else goes, even if it's the bastard and a bitch. As long as I get home, they'll get theirs in time. But the longer we stay here, the more people will wonder what's in the bag.
The architects who built this part of town really didn't give much for the idea of accessibility, did they? Another one of these. I had a feeling we might find one, because this is what we must have missed. Probably more than two as well. It looks like this one's hooked up to the same power grid as the trains. Want to play electrician? This switchboard connects to 3 different power sources here in the station. No connection, no weird machine, and no train either. Looks like we need to fire up those power sources first of all.
You know you have to. As long as there is a way back, they won't dare to move forward, and time is running out right between our fingers. You have to make them desperate.
They value things over people. You see that cargo over there? The caravan? You think they spare a thought for you when they have treasures to count? It's the same as it's ever been. Property is the darling of the rich.
Excuse me. I'd like 2 tickets for Eagleview Plateau, please.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but we don't sell tickets anymore. The next train out is reserved for cargo from Savinsek International, but there's another one tomorrow that's set to take on passengers. Can I have your name?
Nika, with a K. And there's my niece. Her name is Nadia.
I need you to appreciate the importance of my work, Miss Abramsky.
Is it more important than people? Than lives?
I am rebuilding society. Do you have anything to contribute to that? Anything at all? You'll be better off here.
I still remember my first day, blockading the road down by University Point. Education for all was pretty plain as slogans go, but it was a peaceful protest. No time to be peaceful now. It's all coming down. But I don't know if I can. This was meant for Central Bank, but I think the others would approve. No way back now. All I have to do is wait for the others to realize that. Savinsek has been reaching out to us. Perhaps she can be spared. As for the others, well, a revolution cannot be civilized.
She said the ends justify the means, yet she hesitated. Perhaps because she knew in some secret corner of her heart that in the eyes of some, their means could come to justify their end.
Bring this notebook to Mr. Patrascu. I know how things look, but he is not your enemy. I'll be there too, and we'll make this work. Please trust me. Signed, Fedorova. She has been kind to us so far. But what's in this notebook that's so important?
No, this can't be right. Why would she keep the train grounded? Says it's almost fixed. Anyone could make the final repairs, but the workshop is locked up. If it stays that way, we're stuck here. And Mr. Patrascu doesn't know. This is where the morphine case came from. Someone opened this crate, took the morphine, and gave it to the mechanic? Judging by his glassy eyes, he's been using it himself. But he's too slow and dull to have stolen it without getting caught.
Nine years I've been with Savinsek, baby. 9 years. And you know why? 'Cause I'm the best.
Impressive. You know, I think Savinsek might have a crush on Mr. Patrascu.
A crush? Baby, she hates him. Let me tell you about Mr. Spaff and Mr. Patrascu.
Mr. Patrascu, please listen. The bridge is out. We're trapped. And Savinsek has turned against you. She's been working the crowd up and getting your Garde on her side. Please, just look at the notebook Chana gave you and listen to this recording. This came from Mr. Patrascu's cargo. His logo is right there on the lid. Medical-grade morphine for Eagle View's infirmary. So, what was that mechanic doing with it? Did he steal it, or did he just find the box? And where's the morphine itself? Chana's going to distract Savinsek. Keep her occupied while I get this door open and start the power back on. If her people do their part, we're getting out of here. If I'm fast enough this time.
She broke down the wall. How about that? Do you think it'll last? Or is this one of those truces that live exactly as long as the purpose does? Mind the infinite societal gap. This is it, I guess. I've never liked goodbyes. They're too definitive, but I think this might be the last time we see Chernosk. It's all about letting go in the end. Right. No looking back, pillar of salt and all that. We have a train to catch.
The view from here is really something else. Even now. I need something for the foreground, though. I wonder if I could get Chana to pose for me.
They keep streaming in like rodents, some from the park, some kind of violent incident. Now they're abandoning ship, not even trying anymore. That new man, Bodrov, will be useful. But the others, then again, who knows?
Now departing for misunderstanding, conflict, and the upholding of divides. All aboard